What is up, you guys? It's your girl, the real Mrs. J. And welcome back to my channel, The Real Mrs. J's Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel because what? I am trying to put my daughter through college, okay? So how are you guys doing? Me, myself, I've had some problems sleeping for about a week now. And when I tell you insomnia sucks, it sucks, okay? And I think that literally I'm going to crash out after I make this video. But if any one of you guys have any natural remedies besides melatonin, because melatonin does nothing for me, please be sure to let me know what it is that you guys may use in the comment section. I know y'all about to say tree. I know y'all about to say that devil's lettuce, okay? But I'm saying something else. Any vitamins or something that I could take. Okay, but anyway, so enough about me. Let's get into this whole Shannon Sharp's debacle because he don't know how to keep his ass in line these days. Okay, first it was the so-called quote unquote leakage of his how he accidentally went live, doing the do, okay? Accidentally, even though you have to go through all of these different things just to go live on Instagram, but somehow he did. But anyway, so old Shay Shay, like he likes to be called. Okay. So in case you've been under a rock, I'm sure you guys know that Shannon is currently being sued for assault, rape, addery, and an engaging in an intentional infliction of emotional distress. So this lawsuit was filed by Jane Doe in Nevada, whose name we now know is Gabriella Zuniga. I hope I said that right. Zuniga. Oh, that sounds crazy. But anyway, so apparently he met this young lady back in 2023 at the gym. Okay. Now, mind you, this girl was, and I'm saying girl, okay, by all means on purpose, because this girl was 19 years old when he met her. Okay. At the time, he was 54. So I'm not sure what that is all about, but I digress. So of course, after that, he came out, once this lawsuit was placed on him, he came out and he made a statement about the whole situation. So I'm going to play this real quick and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
To speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty. And
So first of all, how does he know these specifics, okay, that he's going to release a 30-minute sex tape and then he's going to get into a little more specifics? But y'all, I don't know, Shay Shay. What's really good with you, boy?
and played into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby.
Wait a minute, hold on. Did he just put all her information out? But Shannon, you were messing with this 19-year-old and now you're saying it's okay. All right.
And Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Okay, so yeah, he came out with this statement. And then after this statement that he made, Tony Bugsby and the alleged victim, who like I said is Gabriella, uh dropped some audio of a conversation between Shannon and this chick. So let's listen to this audio real quick.
Up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what what does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I don't know that mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Okay. So, yeah. I just feel like this is a part of a conversation. Like, I want to hear the entire conversation. I don't want to hear like a little snippet because I'm not really getting the context of what's going on here. So that right there didn't really have me fully convinced. I mean, somebody say, you keep saying I'm gonna choke your ass. Like, I mean, that doesn't mean necessarily that they're gonna do it. So I wasn't really truly convinced at this audio. So anyway, in response to this audio that they put out, Shannon Sharp and his lawyer came out and was saying that the relationship between Shannon and Gabriella, who was the alleged victim, consisted of a lot of role playing and rough sex. So to prove that, his lawyer put out a statement that was accompanied by some text messages between the two. So we're gonna read that together. So let me just share my screen. All right. All right, so today our content is sponsored by Say Cheese TV. Okay, you guys can see that the logo, well, the profile picture is yellow. It's Say Cheese TV. It's all one word. So if you want to check them out, so this says Shannon Sharp has released a statement denying all of the allegations recently made against him regarding the actual assault. So it says, I want to. Oh, okay. So the statement was by Lanny J. Davis, who is the counsel to Shannon Sharp, and it instantly starts off with these text messages that he and Gabriella, what they were talking about. So this is from, she says, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're screwing me. Okay, that was October 7th, 2023. Then she says, I know you missed this big juicy ASS, 25K for each cheek. Okay, so then the lawyer says, this lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney Tony Busby is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharp for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Miss Zuniga, I hope I'm saying her name right, presented Mr. Sharp with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharp's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharp that clearly indicated that the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in the lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for 25,000 per cheek as quoted above from her text messages to Mr. Sharp. There are other examples of text from Miss Zuniga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me. Then I can do whatever I want to me. I guess she was saying you could do whatever you want to me. Okay, she's trying to convince him to give her a baby. Okay, this 19-year-old. Okay, okay. So she says, I want to put my tongue in your. I can't say that. And then marry you. That's my daddy. This was January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me. Like, I mean, what? You better crave it, cause you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. What's her obsession with having a big black baby in her? So she was really trying to, baby, wait till, okay. So in August 11, 2024, it says these messages are just a sample of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communication initiated by Miss Zuniga. I have to make sure I'm saying this correctly, you guys. So give me 1 second, because I'm feeling crazy. Okay, so I was saying it right. I was saying it right the whole time. I had to pause real quick so I can make sure I'm saying this right. And it says that the evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship, quote unquote, with a 19-year-old. Adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Miss Zuniga. The edited tape that Miss Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharp during her blackmail attempts tries to falsely portray as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharp now believes her secret taping was all part of her planned setup as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refuses to make available to Mr. Sharp or counsel. Mr. Sharp categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of rape, and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to vindication through due process and a judgment based on the facts and the law. Okay, y'all. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot. That took a lot out of me, okay? All right. So, anyways, you guys. So, basically, they're trying to say that, this girl, that she was, it was a whole plan and plot to strategize to, set him up to get money. Okay, so first of all, this girl didn't set you up. Your penis set you up, Shannon. Because as a 50-some-year-old man and you sitting up in the gym with a 19-year-old and having a sexual relationship with somebody that's a child of you is disgusting, for one. But anyway, I said I was going to say all this stuff at the end. But anyway, so come to find out, okay, so I'm like, okay, well, these text messages are very telling, okay? And I do mean they were very telling. However, and listen, With all of the howeverness I can come up with. Come to find out, Shannon done told the alleged victim that he'll settle with her for $10 million, and she didn't take the money. So now that's a lot of money. So I'm saying to myself, like, why would anybody turn that down? And so a little shortly after that, that's when more text messages came out. But this time, this was text messages that she put out, her and her lawyer. Okay, so this is why Gabriella said, "No, I want all the money. I don't want no $10 million." So let me share my screen real quick, y'all, because this is just wild. All right, so we are going back to IG. So this portion of our video is brought to you by the Neighborhood Talk. So she put out these additional text messages, as I said, and this top one is pretty small. So you guys, if you try to read it for yourself, you're going to really have to, and you're on your phone, you're really going to have to make that screen big. Okay, so this is dated January 2nd, 2025 at 4:16 p.m. She says that, but I cried when you left because I begged you to put a condom on and not to put it in my bottom. And you didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no. And so, what is this? She says, I don't know how to process this. I guess after that happened. And so he comes back and responds and says, can I call you later? This right here, just the whole, but I cried when you left and no means no that's it. That's a done daughter. Because that right there, if she said that it was not consensual and no means no, he didn't say, I didn't do it, nothing like that. He just said, can I call you? Can I call you later? Which that can I call you later kind of look like that's one of those automatic replies on iPhone. You just hit the can I call you later. So, I mean, but just that saying no means no, and how he did that, like that right there is, yeah, that's why that girl said, no, I don't want no 10 million. I want it all. And I don't mean no harm. Unpopular opinion for people who want to take up for him because he's a black man who apparently won't thinking about y'all. Okay. He is going to have to pay up because that's damaging. And then the fact that he's a 50-some-year-old man, you're with 54 years old, messing with a 19-year-old. How do you think that these people on the jury are going to look at you? They're going to already look at you as some little dirty, nasty old man messing with a 19-year-old. You damn near on the verge of pedophilia, to be honest. 2 years before that, she was 17. 2 years before that, you was 52, my nigga. But anyway, see, when Monique be telling people stuff, don't nobody want to listen, okay? Because she told him what the deal was. But look, now listen to what he said, though. Not taking wise counsel.
Girl, you don't need no 36-year-old girl. I know. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Told you.
And she told him right. She told him right. You still want to be out here playing at 50-some years old. But anyway, you guys, I'm done with old Shay Shay, okay? He's done. Like, he just stick a fork in him. He might as well go ahead, kick that girl that 50 million or negotiate, okay? This dude, Tony Busby, is the same one. We saw he did try to shake Jay-Z down, but we still don't know. Like, we still don't know the backstory on that. He is an ambulance chaser, just like, what's that other lawyer name that represents all the women? Gloria, all right, or something to that effect. But yeah, Shannon, you done. But anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let me remind you guys again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because what I am trying to put my daughter through college. Y'all see what y'all president did with these student loans and had people's credit scores dropping I don't know how many points without even notice, okay? It just happened. I don't want that to happen to my child. I want my child to come out of college debt free. So if y'all can help me by just liking and subscribing to my channel, I will greatly appreciate it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.